flying back.
Alright, today I will be talking about the game of American football. You might be asking yourself, what is the game of American football? Most people know what the game of football is, but to other people in other countries, that is an entirely different sport. I played football in high school, but I was never able to make it to the next level. But I developed a love for the game even in high school. What the game is, today I'll be talking about what the game is, and the objective of the game, how it is played, and the rules and regulations of the game, and the history of the game. Most of y'all know what the game is, but today I will be giving y'all a better understanding of how the game is and how it's played. According to the American Football Institution, one of the most popular sports in the United States is American football, also known as gridiron or tackle football. The objective of the game is to score as more points than the other team. You get points by getting the ball into the end zone or the goal line. That gives you 6 points. Or you can kick a field goal and that gives you 3 points. The field is 100 yards. Every yard is marked by tens. Now that you know what the game is and what the object of the game is, I'll now tell you how it is played. According to tutorialspoint.com, the game starts with a kickoff from the 35-yard line. The defense kicks it off to the offense by the kicker, what's called the place kicker. The receiver then runs the ball out from the end zone, or he can knee the ball in the end zone, and the ball automatically is placed at the 25-yard line. Both sides must start with 11 people on the team. The offense must have 4 chances to get 10 yards going down the field. If the defense stops them in 4 chances, then they get the ball and they can be on offense. The overall goal of the offense is to score a touchdown, while the overall offense or goal of the defense is to stop them from scoring. If the offense is stopped in 3 chances, then the offense has an opportunity to punt the ball to the other team, which allows the other team to have further yard to get to the end zone. Or if they're in the opponent's territory, they may kick a field goal for 3 points. I will now talk about the penalties and regulations of the game. The most commonly called penalty, according to the Sports Info and Solutions, is the defensive pass interference. The defensive pass interference is called when the defensive player on a pass play is in contact with the offensive player before the ball gets to the offensive player, which obstructs him from catching the ball physically. Another commonly called penalty is the false start. False start penalty is called whenever an offensive player moves before the snap of the ball, before a play is started. Another penalty that is also commonly called is the defensive and offensive holding call. The holding call is called whenever a player is holding another player from getting to the ball. So if they're holding from the collar or the jersey, it's being called. Another foul that is called is the personal foul or the face mask. Face mask is called whenever a defensive player uses the face mask to get the tackle. And a personal foul is called when any player is just not playing right. It's no sportsmanship. Now that y'all know the rules and regulations, I'll now talk about some history of the game. According to the Pro Football Hall of Fame, the sport was first played in 1892, but it wasn't majorly played like a major game. The first major game was played in 1869 by Rutgers and Princeton. They don't have a tally of who won that game, sadly. September 17th, 1920, the NFL was formed. From there, the NFL made the game bigger and better. Everyone started playing the game, all the colleges developed teams, everywhere. NFL's first year had 10 teams. 10 teams were formed. In the second year, 4 more. The Super Bowl was formed in 1969, which was played between the 2 best teams in the NFL. The first Super Bowl ever played was the Green Bay Packers and the Kansas City Chiefs. The Packers won that game 35-10. Today, I've informed y'all about the game of American football. I've told y'all about the game, the object of the game, how it's played, the rules, and the history. I challenge y'all to go out and buy a ticket to watch a football game or get your friends together and play. Yes.